Go on, double those dice.
We are back in person for session 20.
Whoa.
Kind of landmark, a little landmark event that is, I feel, anyway.
Our teens.
Yeah.
Very satisfying that it happened on the even.
I know, it would have been
Oh
really
my
disappointing if we had to reschedule it and it would have been 19. It would have
20.
driven me mad.
Not to date the video, but 20th episode on the 20th day of the first month.
2024.
Yes.
2024.
Crazy
Right.
days.
Session 19 recap. You guys woke up to a chilly but clear day on the top of a hill in that clearing. Everyone woke up a little bit damp and covered in sand thanks to Saber's antics with the cart.
Mm-hmm.
I regret nothing.
You had a simple breakfast before, but not before Saber punched Blue after seeing the cart. Z took the reins of the cart, joined by Kaya and Saber, and Blue jumped into the back. You travelled on, weaving in and out of muddy puddles and deeper sections of mud, again seeing nobody on the road as you travelled. Very strange. Progress was hindered because of the mud, but you got there in the end. Saber, you spotted a bird circling above you.
I did.
Way, way, way up in the sky. Blue sat in the back of the cart. You attuned to your new staff, where you're able to summon a spectral figure of Pickle, the druid, who unfortunately died in Breeze. With the help of Saber, you also figured out it could cast a healing word as well as Spirit Guardian. Travelled on, saw more wildlife. Blue, you spotted some tracks going into the woods, halting the cart only for Saber to confirm there was nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya, you also got more messages from Arlo Plainsail, which you left him on red. No, you didn't. You replied. You said that they you should be nice to the dwarves, and then left him on red. I didn't read any of the other messages. Z, you asked Kaya if she'd be worried about the people chasing Kaya, but Kaya said there was nothing to worry about. Z, you had that overwhelming feeling of anxiety before you heard a voice in the back of your head say, "I would be worried. Maybe they have your mother." Before the feeling disappeared and you no longer heard the voice. You continued on. It got really cold as you travelled. Saber, you managed to expertly shoot a rock while you were looking for rabbits.
Yep.
Before you halted the cart and made camp for the evening. You then went off to find actual rabbits and managed to come back with 2, including one that you had and presented to Blue, which tried to bite Blue before disappearing off into the trees again.
Yep.
Blue, you went off into the woods to find a animal friend to send a message back to Thanlaw, which you met a very posh brown tawny owl, which you immediately thought was Sheila. You sent them Thanlaw a message saying everything's fine, just road is empty. Z, you made that makeshift alarm using Kaya's rope and some logs and branches and things to make it a bit more difficult for people to sneak up on you. As you spot somebody walking up the road. A old, thin, cold man approaching in rags with one shoe missing and a bloodied foot. You asked him some questions where you asked him his name, and you could only think of he didn't know what his name was, but told you 4 names and assumed one of them was his. So you started calling him Theobald. You also lied about what your name was, Z, to the gentleman, before inviting him into the camp to meet, to sort of get him by the fire to warm up. By this point, Saber had very, very poorly just stuck sticks through the rabbits to cook them over the fire, fur and all.
Yep.
Um,
I'm not a chef.
You're not.
and
Not a chef,
introduced
not cleric.
and introduced
Rarely
Theobald. Theobald sat down the fire. Blue, you offered Theobald some good berries, which he swallowed whole. Bear in mind, good berries about the size of an apple. He was just popping them in whole, swallowing them, saying thank you for every time you gave him one. You asked him where he'd come from. He said he didn't know. You asked him what he remembered, and he said the rain. That's all he could remember. You then offered him some rabbit saber, which he ate an entire rabbit in 5 mouthfuls. Didn't mind that the fur was on, so they were lovely. And then when you offered him, when you gave him the second one, he ate it like a cartoon mouse with a breadstick just into his mouth. At this point, you all noticed his jaw had descended slightly to incorporate that volume of food. When Theobald asked Kaya for some food, Kaya, you told him he'd had enough. At this point, you maybe let his stomach settle. He then stood up and said that he'd overstayed his welcome and proceeded back up the road. You tried to get him to stay, but he refused and wandered up the road. Z, you used your knowledge of such beings and creatures in the world to discover that this was either a demon or a devil of some sort that had come into the world due to normally they come in because of mass conflict or battlefields and things like that to feast. And so Kaya, you sent a message to Arlo, again asking for more information and to warn him about the incoming danger of Theobald. You got a response back, which he told you it could be either a demon or devil. You fed him. If it's a devil, you bargained to pay the price. If it's a demon, you're in big trouble. He'd also then asked you for knowledge about the amulet, and you again left him unread. As another message came through, and shut the book. In the morning. Oh, sorry, no, Blue. I've forgotten a bit. Blue.
Oh,
You went into the woods again to find another animal messenger to send it to the town to warn them about Theobald. You found a pheasant which you disturbed, woke him up, and he obliged to take your message as he ran into the camp.
What a gentle being he was.
Saber, you spotted the opportunity to make some actual food this evening and killed the pheasant.
It was delicious.
Made a lovely stew with the help of Z. Morning came. Everyone had a very full stomach and were feeling very good, apart from Kaya, who woke up extremely exhausted for some reason. Blue very kindly cast Lesser Restoration and removed the level of exhaustion that was on Kaya. As you guys headed on, you headed out. Kaya, we can see all this. If you need to watch the previous episode to get the full recap, I'm just trying to skip ahead because these guys are really impatient to play some actual D&D.
Get on with it, boy.
Too long. Nothing came out of the night to try and kill you or anything like that. In the morning, Blue got the first punch buggy of the day by gently kissing Saber on the forehead and then hitting him elbow first. Yeah. Pile drive.
Baby.
Saw how I lost that day.
You then went carried on down the road on a clear sunny day. As you came to like the end of the forest and it opened up into fields, you saw like a crossroads ahead of you, a signpost, and say that you spotted some figures lying in the grass at the end of the crossroads. As the party was attacked by some Aarakocra all wearing similar leather armour and a clawed fist, talon fist on the armour. You valiantly fought them away with a couple of things happening. Z, you dived off the cart to grapple one of the Aarakocra, leaving the reins free, which made the horse bolt, with Kaya and Blue still on the cart. Saber, you were hit in the back of the head by the wheel of the cart as it, or in the axle as it banged against the back of your head.
Yeah.
As you guys sped off down the road, you killed all the Aarakocra to see one last giant flying, black feathered Aarakocra flying towards the party. But as the rest of the Aarakocra were deceased, decided to flee east, flying towards east. And that is where we pick up the session. The party have defeated the Aarakocra. You are still tending to your wounds. It is approximately midday.
So I'm still next to Blue, right?
We'll stay in the tree line, I think, just after pulling the cart away and hitching the horses up.
Yeah, you've managed to hitch the horses up. You decided to pull the horses underneath the tree line to keep them safe because it was still in combat when you did that. But yeah, you are safe from it.
Cool. So as I'm stood next to Blue, I'm going to put one hand on his shoulder and just rip the arrow out. But I'm going to cast Healing Word while I do that.
Cool. What are you going to shout?
I'm not going to. I'm just going to go. Give me that back. And the Healing Word was really good. It's done 3 hit points back.
Oh my goodness. That's almost the half of the temporary I gave you.
Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you. No, yes.
You're welcome.
Oh, cheers, mate.
God.
I hope you've got that arrow well.
Upon seeing the big bird bug out, do I think that's did it go in the direction that I think we're headed in towards?
You're not sure. The crossroads. There's a signpost on the crossroads. It's gone east. You're not sure what's actually read on the signpost yet. You can go have a look.
Could I have a look at the signpost?
As you approach the signpost, you see there are 4 bodies wearing silver and iron armour of dwarves underneath the signpost. It's starting to smell, as these bodies seem to have been here for a few days. And there is a silver and gold chest laying open between the bodies, only sort of maybe a foot long, sort of half a foot wide. But the signpost reads in the direction going east, the direction that you flew in is going to Hillington, the capital, and the other side going to west is Kilk.
Right.
Just Kilk.
And it came from neither of those directions.
Oh,
Like the
came-
north or the south.
Came south.
Okay.
But headed east.
Headed east.
On the boat.
And word in west.
Okay, so seeing the bodies
Mhm.
and with my knowledge of blood and the things I've seen in my life, how do I think these dwarfs were killed?
Cool. You can give me either an investigation or a medicine check.
I was going to search them as well, wasn't I? To see if they had any. What are the arrows?
Would I have
Sorry.
any advantage on
No.
these? No. Investigation, did you say?
Or medicine, whichever one you would like.
Yeah, investigation, definitely. 17.
A lot of these bodies showing either breaches in the armour where arrows have gone through but have been pulled, or talon marks.
Right.
3 of the bodies are face up, or 1 body is face down in sort of like weird poses where they've just fallen. As you sort of turn over one of the bodies, you see that the face is missing from the last one. So as you guys can see, we have 2 new companions to join us. Who'll be joining us in just a moment. But as I was saying before, Zeke, you turn over the dwarf to see that it's very badly wounded. It's been scratched very badly by what you would assume would be the Aarakocra you just fought. Glinting next to the body is a strange-looking tube, which seems to be, as you turn the body over, it sort of like comes out of the fold in the armour. This weird tube with 2 large discs at either end of it.
Okay. Have I ever seen? Do I recognise it? Have I ever seen anything like this before?
You can give me just give me a history check, see if you have.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You have you've definitely seen these diagrams before, but essentially not actually found one of these. But you would know that you are able, whilst holding this, or equipping this to your person, can comprehend any languages that you so wish. And also anybody within 30 feet of you will be able to understand any language.
Nice. Can I just pick up a stick off the ground or something and just give it a poke?
You poke the object. Nothing happens.
Okay,
Just
can
rolls.
I pick it up, put it in my backpack.
It's made of like it's got two silver circles at the end, which look like trumpets, like the end of a trumpet, and then the middle bit is made of glass. And there's this like almost like weird silver gas inside of it. You pick it up.
With knowing what it is, would I know how to use it?
Yeah, all you have to do is hold it. It's a trumpet of languages.
Oh, just hold it in my hand.
Ear trumpet of language, yeah.
Okay, rather than put it in my backpack, can I just simply tuck it into my belt so it's
tuck it into your
easy
belt.
at hand?
Yeah, tuck it into your belt. As you do that, you see a rabbit sort of poke its head out of a hole. Please don't hurt me. As it sort of stands there staring at you.
What was that? What was that noise? Who said that?
It might have been me.
Did you say that?
Did I say what?
Help, don't hurt me.
Help, don't hurt me. Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, okay. Alright then.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna go carry on searching the croaker then.
Cool.
If he's just
Out of fold of your clothes, a small head, a head of grey and patchy skin pokes his head out as Squawks appears out of the folds of your clothes.
Oh yeah, hello Squawks, I forgot you were in there. You're right, mate.
Yes.
What?
Wait.
Did you just say something again?
Yes.
Whoa, this is... Can I speak to animals now? This is amazing.
I guess so.
I don't think I've cast it, so... Wait, could you always? What? I'm confused.
I've never spoken to an animal before in my life.
It's a good experience. How are you feeling?
You're right.
Awesome.
Good.
Okay, well yeah.
Oh, do you want any, I think Blue's probably got some good berries if you want one.
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a couple of good berries. Nice tasty.
Nice.
I'm very confused. Have you always been able to speak? Is this a weird thing?
I have no idea.
I don't either. I'm glad we're all in the same boat then. Kaya? Z? Watson can talk?
Well, yes, you could always talk.
Well, no, I know we could kind of talk to him, but...
I've never been able to talk to him.
Oh, well that's new. Well, that's wonderful. Maybe he's just getting cleverer.
Yes, I think that's probably true.
Is that how that works?
He is a very clever squirrel.
Well, we did spend some time together last night, so he's probably picked up on me with my intelligence and what.
So we know Squawson can't heal then.
Last night, Saber was hiding things in a big pile of sand on the back of a cart, and you were helping him find the things. It was like a game you were playing, just to give you a heads up.
Yeah. We played a digging game. It was cool. Should have been standing guard. Right. So, Z, do you know why we can talk to animals now then?
Absolutely.
Are you just going to leave us hanging?
Done. Brilliant.
Right, then, right, well, Squawks, do you want to help me search these bodies?
Yes, please.
Wicked.
So in front of you, you have these Aarakocra, different colours, some sort of lighter to darker browns. There is one that's sort of like a deep red. As you search these bodies, you see that their leather armour is like pieces of leather sewn together. It's not one sheet of leather, it seems to be like almost like a scale mail of leather. As you see that these big circle black patches on there in the centre with these again, yellow taloned fists of like an Aarakocra, so the 4 and the 3 and the thumb. They've got like small pouches on their body. Give me an investigation check, the 2 of you. So
11.
11. Seven. The 2 of you go through. Squawks, and you're very interested in like going through and touching the feathers, because you don't really get to touch feathers very often. So it's like a bit of a weird. You kind of like touch it and jump back, and then touch it again and jump back. As Saber, you rip open some of the pouches. You find 7 silver pieces, and you find a weird silver disc, like a flat disc with a hole in. It's sort of like a very flat disc with which got a gap in the front, and at the back of it there's a little hole on the bottom. You find this weird disc.
Do I know what it is? Can I history check that?
Yeah, we'll call it DC 20.
Oh wow, cool. 20.
20.
Yeah.
You sort of studied this thing for a second. You're like, what is this? And then you like try like flicking it with your thumb to try and like see if it's a weird coin, or and then you put it in your mouth and you blow, and a audible call like a raven beats out that echoes around the clearing that you stood in.
Brilliant. So I've just summoned something, I'm sure.
Guys, the bird's back! I can hear it! Where's it gone? Into the trees.
I think I would go on guard at this point, having blown this summoning device. I would probably draw my bow.
Okay. Draw your bow.
Ready in action.
To attack anything that comes in.
To potentially attack anything that flies in.
I run to the trees. I'm marking one with a B, by the way.
You graffiti one of the trees.
Yes.
What's Kaya doing?
Well, I don't think Kaya really knows. I think she's probably staring off into the distance, into where that big bird went. You know, because it was a little weird. And everyone's sort of having a root and chatting. And she's probably just sort of listening. And listening to the trees and sort of looking around, making sure there's nothing else going to sneak up on us or appear out of the woods.
So you sort of study the direction that this big bird flew in, this big Aarakocra that just took off. As you look in that direction, you can see in the far distance, just lurking out from as far as you can see, you see the tops of mountains beginning to like these like red coloured, like almost like a weird sandstone colour red mountains in the distance, top of snow. And I'm talking like you're looking, and there's like dips in and then you see these just massive mountain range in very, very far distance. And you can just make out the black silhouette getting further and further away.
Well, that's good. He's definitely not turned around yet, everyone. That's something.
Well, what was that noise then?
It was this. Show the disc to Blue.
Oh, okay.
Can you make any other noises?
Don't think so. There's no there's no holes or anything to change the tone. It's just
A bird call.
I think so.
Right. Are any surrounding birds coming towards us or anything?
Give me a perception check if you saw it.
Numbers are hard. Normally D&D Beyond does this for me. But a 12 plus some good stuff. Maybe like a 6 and 8. Let's just call it 10. Why not? 5. 17.
17.
Yeah.
You look around. Doesn't seem to be any birds flying in. You haven't spoken to your friend in a while.
I've lost friends.
Yeah. You had a friend that was a bird. You had a friend that was a bird. Not Rotmus.
It's not really.
It wasn't really a bird, was it? It was a kangaroo. But you have a friend that you haven't spoken to in a while. You did promise that you can see him soon.
Well, it is. I mean, it's been about a week and it's decent light, and I guess we could probably use them. Yeah, I'll go in. Alright, well, speaking of bird sounds, I'll sit in a corner for a little bit. Just start a little ritual.
What's the ritual look like? It's like me sitting down, just kind of thinking really hard, just like laying against a tree. It kind of just looks like it's just hanging out, just chilling.
Cool. In a far distant land, far away from where this is happening, we see a hawk sat in a nest with two little baby young hawks. Another female hawk on the other side of the nest as we see Hawking, who is suddenly, you hear this little ding of a bell as you are pulled backwards through a portal, just away from the nest. You see the nest disappear as the portal closes, as you are falling backwards into a large dive to see surrounding like a horseshoe shape of trees, and you see the familiar figures of Blue, Kaya, Z, and Saber, and Squawkson from above.
I'm probably gonna raise my bow at this point, unless anyone stops me.
I mean, my eyes are closed.
Do we see him come through like a portal? Or do
What's your passive perception?
Hi.
Oh,
Like
mate,
17.
it's quite good. Just probably the only things I have is okay. 17.
Kaya, you would see him come through a portal. Saber, you wouldn't.
No. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to find my bow. Is he over 600 feet away? Or is he? How far away is he?
I don't know if you'd see him.
I've ready in action though to shoot something.
I think he's probably about 250, 300 feet in the air.
Okay, so he's out of range then, realistically.
Good range.
You'd be doing this with disadvantage.
Cool. It's 17. 16.
Thanks.
Roll damage.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh. 10.
Ow.
You notch an arrow. You see this. You act like you're looking at
jumpy.
Blue.
I'm jumpy.
You're jumpy. You're twitching, and as out of the corner of your eye, you spot this bird in the sky, diving as well. As you notch an arrow, fire a shot into the sky. As it connects with it, you suddenly realise this isn't a Aarakocra. This is a hawk. As it takes the damage.
How you doing? Alright?
Apparently not well.
As you take an arrow, whizzes past you and cuts like where your wings connect to your back. It cuts like the little bit of skin there. As you like jolly and steady yourself with your wings.
I fly down, giving it a very angry side eye to Blue.
Sorry about that. I just.
Wait, what did you just do?
With things in the sky, attacked then Hawkson came along and I got jumpy and. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
I'm going to give Hawkson a bit of my potion.
I think you know your potion.
Yeah, probably all of it. Yeah. If you roll those and add them back on your D.
4.
You go over. Hawkson has landed on. Hawkeen has landed on Blue's arm at this point and is staring at you as you shakily offer this potion.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I realised it was you.
I'm staring daggers at you as well.
Well, I don't care about that.
What are you doing?
Well, you should have told us you were going to summon your
Was it
friends.
obvious?
No.
I mean, I've sat down and everything.
You sit down a lot.
Oh my god. I mean, sorry, mate. How's it going? Here, hold on. I'll have some good berries. as many as you need. I'll cast another 10 good berries. I am so sorry for who I thought were my friends as opposed to you, my friend.
Want me to kill you off? Did you, Blue?
No. It's always a fight when we meet up, but it's been a while. We said meet in about a week.
Fair enough.
Are you okay?
Well, fine, okay.
Could you not be feeling any better as I'm shoving good berries to you?
But bearing in mind, you all can hear Hawking.
Oh yeah.
Hawking talk. Hawking. I'm gonna write this down so I don't mess it up. Yeah, you could all hear Hawking talk, which you never have been able
That's
to.
true. That's weird.
To me, that's not.
Yes.
I don't think
I
I've what you.
think something really cool has happened, and that is I have learnt a new language, and that is all animal language in the last few minutes.
I take the good berries and start eating them.
Yes.
Whilst all this is going, DM, when we come back, could I have a look through the dwarf bodies and around after finding what I found and hoping that I find something else?
Yeah. Yes, you 100% can. You see on the bodies, very similar to the Aarakocra emblem, in the same sort of position. There is a symbol of a elven woman. It's like a side portrait, so she's like facing to the side. So you've got one side of it on what looks like to be a gold coin, so silver and silver and iron armor, and then this decorative golden coin in the center of the chest. The elven woman's face is in like a blue, a very light blue outline on top of the gold.
I don't recognise it.
You can give me a religion check if you so wish.
Religion.
I'm not very good at religion.
Where is it? There it is. 15.
15. You can't remember the name of the god, but you definitely know it's the goddess of trade. You can't remember the name of the goddess, but you know that these are religious people.
Yeah.
Their religion is based on a commonwealth. They want everyone to prosper in terms of coin and to have things that belong to their people. It's very much they get the idealistics between things like if a dwarf makes a dwarven hammer, it's always going to be dwarven. Doesn't matter who buys it, it's still dwarven. And therefore they go around lands, temples go around lands to buy back the artifacts of their land, the forgotten past. These four dwarves are all sporting this symbol on their chest.
So this symbol, is it affixed to their armour?
Yeah, it's part of the armour itself.
Okay, do I think I could prize or cut round these?
You could try it, yeah.
Can I give it a go?
Yeah,
please?
cool. Can I have a wisdom saving throw from you?
I'm not very good at these. That is a 7.
Cool. As you bend down with you pull a knife from your belt, go to bend down to try and take this apart. As soon as you touch the armor, the woman's face turns to face you, gets massive, and screams "No!" at your face. You immediately drop what you're doing and step backwards.
Do we all hear this as well?
You all hear this go off.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Everyone's shouting now, what's going on?
I'm very confused. There's shouting, animals are talking. What?
Z, what's going on over there? You alright?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get these emblems off to return them to, I don't know, a church or something, but obviously I'm not allowed to touch them, so we'll leave them in place.
Well, have they got anything else that's useful? Any information?
Is there anything else with the bodies?
Doesn't look like there's anything. They're just wearing the armor. It seems to have anything they were holding and carrying is gone.
Was there anything in the chest you talked
It's just open.
Empty.
Yeah, empty.
Okay. There's nothing useful here.
Is there any secret compartments of the chest?
Make an investigation.
No, not that one.
You wander over and have a look.
Yes, I would like to have a wander over and 13.
You sort of after Z has said about the touching body, you go over and just kick the chest, roll it over a couple of times with your foot. Nothing springs open. It doesn't look like there's any sort of hidden compartments in this chest.
Okay. Right. We're gonna leave these all here then, these bodies, and just keep going. We've got to get a kill at one point, at some point.
Like, I guess we don't know what we're gonna run into, in Kilk, so maybe we just get them all the way back.
Yeah.
I'm stood further back, not chatting. So I just hang with Joaquin for a sec, just like,
Yeah, how's the kitchen wife then, mate?
Yeah, we're okay.
Yeah?
I think.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry for dragging you out again. But you know, we talked about it, so I hope it's alright. Yeah? I'm sorry still.
He's the one that needs to be sorry, not you.
No, I know, trust me, we'll get him later.
I apologised and gave you my potion, so, I can't do more than that.
Well, you could.
Could shoot you again.
When can I go back to the kids?
Well, I mean, it's free will, so if you really want, you can leave.
Do you need me for anything?
I think he might be helpful, mate. I can't really fly at the moment, and we're going to a place that might be dangerous. Might be alright for you to keep an eye out, if that's alright.
Yeah.
I do have one small request, though. I don't know if you've met all of these guys yet. Obviously, Saber's the one that Saber just almost tried to kill you. This is Kaya, very lovely.
Hello, very nice to meet you.
This is Z. Hopefully they won't try and eat you. And also, I've got another friend that I hope you don't want to eat at the moment. We can find you other things, but this is Squawks.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, God. Natural 20.
So I won't eat him.
Well, so we just pull up on berries, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, we'll get you some nice fish or something.
I think Blue, over the years, the years of knowing you two, he has tried to persuade you to not eat meat as much as you can, and you have been doing very well, except when you're at home, when you can eat whatever you want because you're not around him. So, but when you're with him, you try and stick to the seeds, grains, and berries.
But I've done the reverse as well, and I think the first time I summoned you, I helped you catch some fish and send you on your way with that. So.
Squawks, can you give me a perception check?
Do you see? Nice.
Sees everything.
19.
Squawkson, when you're with you help Saber dig through the croaker, didn't like that, it's a bit squishy and a bit smelly. You come over with follow Saber, bounding along behind him, tail up, and you go over to the chest. And as Saber rolls the chest over onto its back, you see a button.
Can I press it?
Yeah, 100%. You go over, push the button, and the bottom of the chest comes away. Like you hear this like mechanical click, click, click as it sort of four looks like saw blades begin to descend the bottom of the chest as an emerald the size of a fist appears.
But before that
Shiny.
emerald comes back, I was like, ooh, that's back.
Yeah, you pounce back as this thing begins to open. Saber, you look down to see an emerald the size of your fist.
Oh, Squawks, what have you found there, mate?
No idea.
Do you want to keep it? You can have it.
I'll go and give it to the nice woman over there.
Okay. Yeah. Kaya will be very happy to get that.
Right?
Yeah.
You pick up the emerald, and wander over to Kaya with it. It's about the size of your torso as a squirrel. As you pick this thing up and wander over, it's it's for Kaya. As you're handed this emerald, being from noble descent, you can tell instantly that this is a pristinely cut emerald. It's heavy. It's dense. It's so perfect in its shape and forming that it's flawless.
Well, this is a wonderful example of an emerald. You might even say it's flawless. Now, obviously, we can't cut into it to share it, but maybe we could sell it and take a share each.
Well, it was Squawkson's find, and that's what he's decided, and it's all yours.
Well, I think we'll share it later, but I don't mind holding on to it for us.
Put it in your pocket. You put it in your bag and you're scratching.
You know what it is this time.
Yes, I do. It's not Squawks. I used to think it was Squawks. With a bit of a sigh, I will pull out her notebook and open it.
So the last message you see from our Mr. Plainsail is a message that is in bold capital letters that says, "Any updates on the amulet!" ! Which you left. You read it and left it. The next message underneath says, "Information goes both ways. Please make contact."
Okay, I will pick up my pen and I'll go, "Dearest Arlo, so hope you're so well. Thank you so much for your message. Apologies for the late replies, but we have been quite busy here, with the Revenant and was the Revenant the demon-y thing. And then, we've got all this other stuff. We just had to fight some Aarakocras. The amulet's been very quiet at the moment, I won't lie to you. But we'll keep going, and we'll let you know if anything else happens, and just don't get quite so intense about it. Best wishes."
Kind regard. You get a thumbs up drawing in the as it comes through.
I will then reply in brackets. "It's a very good drawing, Arlo. You really should take up sketching. Do you paint?" ?
There's no reply. You wait patiently for a couple of moments and then realise that he's done.
He's left me on red now.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, question is, do we carry on to Kilk, or do we follow that large Aarakocra that headed in the other direction?
That Aarakocra didn't do anything to us, did it?
It's suspicious that he was probably part of this group, though.
Yes, but I think they've gone quite a long way. They can fly very quickly, whereas we don't know what's going on in Kilk, and we might need to fix it. But that's just what I think.
Well, I don't even know what's going on here. To be frank.
Squawkson just found an emerald as big as your hand. Well,
could
maybe
also-
not your hand, normal person's hand.
I think it's time that we keep head off again to Kilk. Stick to the first mission, and I start heading towards the cart. And as I go past Saber, after hearing that he'd given his potion to Hawking, I hand him my second potion.
Oh man.
And say, try not to waste this one.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. It was an accident.
It didn't look like an accident.
Well, no, I shot him on purpose. But it was an accident that he was on a friend of ours.
So you think your friends are accidents?
No, I think it's an accident when I shoot my friends.
I think it's maybe an accident that I'm friends with you.
Well, I shot you and you're fine.
You did shoot me, and I am not fine.
Children, let's leave.
You see the horses, Z, as you sort of go close to them. I can't do the accent now. Yes, we are. Are we off?
Yes, I know what's happening. Yes, time to leave. Come on, let's get going.
As you go and untie them, take the reins, pull the cart back round and out into the road again. This cart that's covered in empty barrels and sand all over the back of it, which has left a lovely trail as you've been travelling of just this loose sand falling out.
Yeah. We won't get lost that way.
Yeah.
How bad is smelling were the corpses?
Pretty, like you could probably smell them within 10 feet of getting close to them.
Do we know how? Can we guess how long they've been dead then?
Oh yeah, you can give me a medicine check.
I look at Saber looking at them saying, I don't think you should eat it.
Can I
Blue,
help?
please don't eat these.
Yeah, how would you help?
Oh.
Well, I like to think that I know something about death. And just general sort of help, like pointing out things like, oh, look at the colour of that bit, and oh, they were stiff, now they're not stiff. Oh, who knows what's going on?
Cool. Yeah, you rolled advantage.
Oh, thank God.
2 and a 3.
So yeah, that's going to be medicine is going to be 7.
They've been dead 1 day.
Okay. Well, they're still quite fresh. So they'll last a little longer if we leave them here for a bit.
Squawkson's a little bit. Squawkson. Hawkeen is licking his lips. Licking his beak.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, let's get going.
Well, if you want to, I mean, I could maybe take an arm off for you.
No,
Take it with us.
Maybe we shouldn't desecrate the dead.
Alright, fair enough. What about the Aarakocra though? Do they count?
Can I encourage the horses to get going?
Yeah. What do you say to them?
Come on, boys, let's get going. They'll catch up.
Full speed.
9.
Sakes blue. German horses, eh?
To be honest, I've not had a proper conversation with them yet. They do seem like nice chaps, though, to be honest.
As they like trot down the road towards where the crossroads is, and begin as you steer them in the way of the kilk.
I guess I'm running after the cart then.
We'll hop on and not run after it. Do you fancy popping up and having a quick scout, maybe?
Sure.
Cool.
You know, maybe you could take Squawks as well. If you want, it might fit in your hands, to your talons, but I don't know if that would hurt.
Let's go.
Does Squawkson want to go?
No.
Okay, can you both roll athletics checks? Pose athletics checks against each other.
Who's more athletic?
Oh yes, you can do. You can use acrobatics, can't you?
For escaping.
Yeah. 19.
So you can use acrobatics, and that would also be a 19 if you use acrobatics.
The runner wins.
Meets it. So Squawkson at the last second just dives to the right as you scoop down up and grab
the talons.
You just see talons grab earth as you take off back up into the sky.
I was about to go if you said you come along with it. I would just go. I literally click on.
You dive to the right as the talons scoop up the mud and flap into the sky. You can give me a perception check for me if you want to have a look around and survey what's in the air.
Do hawks have keen eyes and give them advantage on
They do
perception
have
checks?
keen eyes on perception checks.
Thank goodness for that. Hey. The 18.
18. You fly up as you watch the cart with everybody loaded on now, begin to go down the road. Can I have a travelling check from you as well?
Yes.
But we'll come to that.
No, what's that?
Home-brew.
I'll explain in a minute. But basically, you watch as the cart begins to wind down this road, and you take off right up into the sky to look about what's around. You see like clumps of trees and hilltops as you sort of get higher and higher, and you see that the land that you're travelling down is going southwest back towards the coast, and you're going down this long peninsula of land, this long jutting out piece of land. Below you can see far in the distance, and working out there, so you watch for a while, watch their speed, you work out by nightfall they'll reach a building, what looks like from above a tavern. As you turn a circle around, keep going, there doesn't seem to be any more Aarakocra that these guys keep mentioning, these Aarakocra,
Yeah.
and you don't seem to see any dangers upon the road, and with such you begin to dive. Unless there's something you want to do while you're in here.
Now I'm going to dive, fly alongside the cart and say, by nightfall you should hit a building that from up there, looks a bit like a tavern, and nothing really else to report about.
Alright, well, yeah, sounds about normal for what we were, I guess, expecting. No people, or...
Not that I could see, no.
Well, I guess that checks out. Yeah, I just keep an eye out then, yeah.
Your roll 14. So travelling check was to see Z is piloting the cart and have the reins. It's to see how far you get with the cart, basically. You keep it at constant speed. The horses seem to be working with you now, as opposed to you fighting them. And you sort of get into a rhythm as they travel down the road. You keep travelling. Is anyone willing to do anything, or are you happy for me to narrate until you get to Moonfall? Is there anything someone wants to do?
I will also be keeping an eye out and basically holding, I guess, pass without a trace.
Okay.
Just in case we see anyone, anything, quickly duck into the tree line or something.
Cool.
No, I think we haven't got a temporary yet.
Thanks for reminding.
Yeah, I might burn a hit dice on short rest.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're travelling
Short
your cart,
rest.
you're not doing anything, you can short rest.
I would love to short rest. And if Z wants to swap out, Blue could try cart in, unless you don't need a short rest.
No, I'm alright with that.
Oh, great, one hit point. What a waste.
I think we just need to get you some better luck.
I
I think we've
Couple
tried
of
it.
rabbit feet.
Yeah.
No more
some
rabbit.
horseshoes.
You can have the
I
horse.
did break a mirror once, I think that may be it.
That's what it is. You travel on the road, and you keep travelling. You don't see anybody on this road, which is again very strange.
Normal bird sounds and everything.
Normal bird sounds,
Yeah.
normal wildlife comes out. Yeah. As you travel along.
Is the wildlife just talking to us now, though?
Yeah, can we
Yeah,
just hear it?
What are
You're
they
in
saying? What are they saying to us, Chris?
Keep away.
Keep away from my children.
Derek's nest is way better than the nest you built me.
Just gonna go. I'll leave you guys. You let me know when you're done. No, you hear like insects like buzzing around. Going, it's one flies past. What's that? As it's like just this bumblebee flies past Blue's head, like at like full speed as it goes across the top of the car. Yeah.
Oh, they just dancing, right? That's how they communicate.
And then you see like you see a bird, like a bluebird sat in a tree. As Hawkwind flies past, you see the bluebird go morning as you just like fly past, afternoon as you fly past.
Afternoon.
After do. So?
So you keep travelling down the road.
Z is trying her hardest to keep a straight face during all of this.
I'm gonna make you roll. You're facing the wrong way to these guys anyway in the back of the car. Yes, you continue on. As it begins to get dark, you guys see in the distance a looming figure of a building coming out of the distance. Seems to be, as you get closer, it's a stone construction, like a stone foundation with a thatched roof, single story, with a chimney, large chimney going up one side of it. There's no lights coming from the from this building, and there is no smoke coming from the chimney.
At the approach that, I'd like to dip down and land on the cart.
Yeah, okay.
What do you reckon? Is there anyone there? It looks pretty quiet to me.
I haven't seen anything. I'll tell you what.
Maybe going a bit cautious, I think. Could be.
Shall some of us hang back and maybe we send an advance party in just to check it out? So
Yeah.
we're not all faced with anything
Yeah,
that comes out.
absolutely. Squawks and what could we
Not want to go with this guy.
If you do, you'll probably get eaten.
Hey, I asked you not to, mate. Come on. You
Hey,
promised.
just saying.
I'll roll a nat 20 for you.
Well, Saber and I can obviously attack from further away, so maybe we position ourselves sort of so we can see the door and attack if we need to.
Blue, should we go and have a sneak and
Yes, the two hulking figures should
hulking?
sneak up.
You could change shape.
Or you could
Did
burn
you,
spells.
give
It
us,
looked like you were getting a
view
spell ready
left
not
and
so
right?
long ago.
Well,
We're
do.
always
Yes, instead of staying flat.
How
Will
do
do.
you okay, well.
So, Z's asked Hawkwind to
Give a bird's eye.
give a bird's eye view. Cool.
Guidance to Hawking.
Yeah, you touch Hawkwind on the head. Cast guidance.
Full of the feathers. Well, more of like a finger of the feathers, but like Goliath, so it's probably pretty big for your little noodle.
Yeah. So you have a D4 to add to this perception check as you take off into the air, and it'll be at advantage as well.
90. No,
Plus.
90.
Plus.
21 total.
Nice.
You don't see any movement apart from you spot a rat in the grass behind the tavern, just scurrying across the ground.
I shout out, RAT! RAT! RAT!
What does the rat shout out?
You see the rat skimpering along and then freezes. As it runs off, it tries to make it to the tree line. As you shout rat.
Well, that's nature for you.
as it gets to the tree line, it's like, I got a wife and kids!
Same!
And then you get out of the radius of the
but you see no people around to coming out of the darkness or anything like that.
Excuse me. Yeah, I guess. Are you going to position yourself like that side and I'll go this side?
Sure.
Right. Yeah. I don't really think, to be fair.
Get out my bow. Just wait.
As me and Z
I'm guessing you've halted the cart at this point.
Yes, tied the reins to a tree.
You sort of approach bows drawn, and you come around the side to the front of the building and see that the door has been boarded shut. The windows have been folded in, and a piece of wood has been nailed across the shutters. You also see the sign that's on the swinging sign, which is hanging by one pin now instead of two, and it says the Wheezing Cockatrice. Okay. It's a picture of what looks like semi-strangled cockatrice.
Cool.
I always thought cockatrice was always looks semi-strangled.
It's the first.
It's got like a very bent neck. Seems to be coughing in the picture.
Oh, just like me.
Do we think it looks like somebody's, like the people who used to run it have boarded it up in a hurry to leave? Or do we think, because it looks like it's been boarded up from the outside rather than the inside?
It's been boarded up from the outside, yeah. Just on the top there. Oh, here. Sorry, it's here. Close to me. Yeah, it's been boarded up, definitely boarded up from the outside.
Maybe they just, didn't get the trade anymore.
Maybe, but it seems a little suspicious.
I mean, this road's been very quiet.
Do you think there's somebody in there? Something bad?
Oh, now there's a question. Now you said it like that, I definitely think they've locked something in.
But it would be a nice place to sleep.
Unless they've locked something in.
As I'm approaching the building, can I smell the air, please?
Give me a perception check.
I cast guidance on Z.
Yeah, cast guidance on Z.
How many times can you cast that? Is that like cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Yes.
15.
You inhale. Smells of dust.
Yeah.
And the mud. It's sort of like dirt from the road.
I'm gonna stealthily attempt to proceed to the front door.
I follow.
Cool.
Stealth.
Does that mean you do a gamble? You do a full roll.
You watch as he makes. Well, give me stealth checks with advantage. Yours would just be more.
17.
You watch as Z makes no noise. She walks across the earth, but it's not because of the way she's walking, but because she's wearing the magical armor that's stopping her from making any noise. Blue.
Hello.
What'd you roll?
1 minus 1.
You're literally going dun, as you go across the ground.
You watch as you see Blue following Z quite closely behind. Just going, Z, what can you see?
Emperor's New Groove. Sneak into the tavern, where we gonna go? Follow and say, yeah.
Yeah, as you get to the entrance of the town, which is so the door has been again barred with a piece of wood just nailed into the stone.
Oh, well, that's odd, isn't it?
Yes, blue, isn't it? Any signs of distress? Anything like that?
Give me an investigation check.
On the building, the door. Nope, I don't see nothing. I'm annoyed with blue.
What's wrong?
Not one.
Yeah.
Yes.
2 in a row.
Literally, you are so annoyed with Blue singing along behind you that you can't comprehend anything.
Should we just knock? Is anyone in? Doesn't look like it to me, but could always check.
I suppose that's the way to go. Yeah, go on then, blue.
Alright. Hello?
No response.
So there's windows in that, right?
Shutters, the wooden shutters over the windows with a piece of wood.
Nailed or just
Nailed, so yeah, to the shutters to stop them from opening.
Got it. Let's rip that off then.
Cool. Athletics check.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, you rip the. You just you manage to pull a bit out, then put your hand in, and then rip the whole thing out. And you see the nails come out as well as the shutters spring open. There's a glass window behind them. It's very grimy. looking in, you sort of like have to like rub the window and then peer into darkness. You can just make out a bar with stools placed upside down on top of the bar.
It's a bit dark for me, but it looks like an empty tavern, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it just seems a bit strange to me. I haven't got a heads up with anything, so yeah, I suppose we just. Can I try and pry the board off the door, please?
Athletics check.
Please fail on that blue looks strong.
No.
Damn it.
30-20.
Yeah, you just one-handed rip the piece of wood, the entirety of like the 2x4 off from the wall, and then the doors in front of you. You could, it's just the piece of wood to stop people from
Yeah,
trying
does
to
it look like it opens inwards or out?
Looks like it
opens
opens
inwards. Okay, I'll stand to one side and then just give the door a nudge with my elbow to knock it open.
Yeah. You on a dirty 20, you just step aside, bang on the lock, and you see the door swing open, and it bangs against the wall. And in the as it swings open, you see dust fly up into the air, and you like peering through, coughing. You can see like this bar. All the bottles are like there's this glass behind the bar where they put all the like bottles of spirits and stuff. It's all empty. There's bar stools upturned on top of the bar. Tables have got like white cloths over the whole thing, and it's just full of dust. There's probably about like half an inch of dust all over the floor. As you swing open the door, it all kicks it up into the air. But yeah, just nobody can tell.
No. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm hogging the light. There's no footsteps, disturbance in the dust, other than what I've done.
Only from like there's a big now clear patch where you flung the door open, but the rest of the dust seems unperturbed.
Okay, I'll turn blue. I think we're good. I'll tell you what. I'll go get the horses, bring them up, and I think we could use this as somewhere to sleep tonight.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll go in and I guess start some torches up if there's any on the wall, or I can makeshift some out of a stool or something.
You go in. There's lots of candles still in brackets on the walls,
Awesome.
and there's a big large fireplace which has got. There's a pile of logs next to the fireplace, but no fire. There's no ash or anything in the fireplace. So yeah, you can go in and start lighting candles and making a flame. Yeah. Begin lighting candles. They're all different sizes as well. It's not like the same. They're all like some are like really tiny, some are like brand new. As you go and light this place.
Any animal sounds or any animal like footprints or drop-ins or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Yeah, then I guess I'll just explore to see if there's other rooms.
Yeah. So you go through, begin lighting your way. You pick up a candle, light it, and then you can sort of go around.
Oh, first of all, put that down. Light up my entire body with flames.
I want, honestly, I imagine you're dancing around lighting candles.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I imagine. Yeah.
Big fire, just like.
Yeah. As you light a lovely fire, it begins to crackle in the grate. You go. So it's basically a long bar, and then there is like a door halfway down, like behind the bar. That proceeds to go into another room, sort of like the other half. There is a hatch in the floor behind the bar that seems to go down to a cellar.
Try one of the keg pumps first to see if there's any ale.
There's no like pumps on the bar. There's just like underneath the bar there is like some barrels at like a 45 degree that fit lovely under the bar. Excuse me. The bar's very thick. So yeah, you can try one of the taps.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. You grab a wooden tankard, hold it under, and yeah, ale comes out.
I'll take a little sip. It's all right.
Tastes a little bit bitter, but it's alright.
It's part of life. Yeah, alright. I guess I'll wait for the rest to come before fully dying in this room somehow.
Cool. What's everyone doing outside?
Blue's gone in, so I imagine it's pretty safe in there. Should probably go, just in case it's not, go check it out.
And especially I can see him like fire now.
Oh yeah.
Joaquin is going to swoop down and ask Blue, is it okay in here or should I keep being lookout?
It seems alright for the moment, mate. I don't want you to strain yourself, you know, to come all this way. You might as well try and enjoy yourself as well.
Cool.
Yep, so head down, we'll go get a beer, I guess. That's it.
At least we'll head in.
I'll go get a beer.
Yeah, you go and fill up a tankard and see Blue in there.
Well, I imagine as these guys are walking in, I'm like filling them up and like throwing them across the bar, just like.
Seems like we've got
They're either being caught or just falling off the end.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Guidance.
You can guide yourself if you want.
Not amazing. That's 13 plus stuff.
Do I need to do one to catch
If
one?
you want to catch me, yeah.
Yeah, I want to catch one. 18.
Oh, for God's sake.
Can I,
12.
as I'm following him down, just looking around just to make sure there isn't anything
Coming?
sinister in the
Yeah.
woods?
Give me a perception check. We'll do that first then.
Yeah.
So it's 12 and then 18.
I got 18, yeah.
I cancelled out my guidance with my terrible hands.
sort of fat things.
Just throwing them off behind you.
You look around, you don't see anybody in the darkness, no lurking figures in the tree line behind you, nothing. Blue, the first 3 pints you slide down the bar fall off the end. Because there's nobody there to catch it.
One more coming up.
Sabre walks in and just takes the one as it slides directly into his hand, just takes it and picks it up.
Thanks, Blue. Is there anything in the till we need to pay?
Let's check. Bang the till up.
It's not a till.
There's probably a place where they keep coin. Do they have a burlap sack with a dollar sign written on it anywhere?
No, there is no
a
traditional
man
money
holding
bags.
it over his shoulder with a black mask.
Monopoly man.
You can do an investigation check if you want to search the place.
I think I'd have a look around while I've got my beer.
Yeah, you can both give me an investigation check.
That is
Oh, that's a good one.
cocked on that side.
16.
19. Investigation. 19.
Cool. You find the money tin. It's empty.
Oh,
Um,
it's just a tin at this point, is it?
Right, you find a nice bottle of rum underneath. There's like a pile of paperwork, like some like parchment stuff. And looking through it, it looks like very boring invoices of like money and transactional stuff, all dated. The most recent one you can find is over. It's about a month ago.
Oh.
Sabre, you go explore and you find that hatch and you see the door at the back, but you don't find. You stop looking after Blue finds the money tin. You do however, find a bottle of elven wine.
Oh, lovely. I'll put that in my backpack.
Cool. Yeah. What's Z and Squawks doing?
Z just headed to the horses, untied them, and then just brought them to the tavern.
Yeah.
And just looked for somewhere that would be sensible to either keep the horses or just tie them up. So
There's like a I cannot remember the wooden
Stable.
No, it's like a wooden structure. What like cowboys used to tie their
Yeah, just a hitch.
like a
hitching
hitching post. Hitching post.
Hitching
that's
post.
what it is. There's a hitching.
Yeah, where's the meat in
There's a hitching post that you can tie. There's like multiple down one length of the building, so you can like tie the horses up quite easily.
okay, so I release them from the cart.
Yep.
After the cart's in a sensible place, and then just individually tie them to the post.
Oh yeah, we love being tied up, yeah.
Exactly what they would say.
And then, is there plenty of grass where they are?
Yeah. The grass is
I'm not worried.
It's probably about a foot high around the back of the building, so that
Yeah.
where they're tied up, they're going to be happy.
Water there as well?
There's a small trough with about an inch of water at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's as good as the sausages in Germany.
Oh yeah, it's great. We love the schnitzel.
Yeah. As you go, you can enter the tavern and see this dusty place.
Can I just do a once of the place round the direction that I haven't been?
Like the outside?
Yeah.
You go around. Nothing untoward.
I
No,
follow
excellent.
his line,
You follow. Follow Z.
Do I notice Squawks and following me?
Are you trying to be stealthy, Squawks?
No,
No.
I'm just going here.
What's your passive perception?
It's 13.
13.
12, sorry.
Yeah.
I would say probably not. This walks. You see, like, if anyone was watching this, you see Z walking around quite slowly, and you see this little squirrel like doing the whole jumpy run behind or the bounding behind. As soon as Z stops, like look round the corner, you see this Squawks and freeze. And then as soon as Z takes a step, you see a little bound, and then more jumping after Z. You go around the tavern and don't spot anything.
It is canon that Zion's vision is based on movement like a T-Rex.
Does
not see.
Okay, cool. I'll just enter and.
One thing you will see is Blue has brought out these papers with the dates and numbers on, and it's like, I'm not a reader really. There's some stuff I found in the back. Got some dates on or whatever. Yeah, that's about it. I'm just gonna walk around.
Cool. Do you go through the door or?
Yeah, let's go through the door. Why not? Everyone else is in here now.
You open the door. You hear this like creak, just like old wood. Yeah, well done. As you go through and see a what looks like to be a small armchair. There's like a bookshelf, a table, a writer's desk, and then a bed, double bed.
I found a nerd's room.
It's all again covered in dust, and a lot of the things the bookshelf is empty. The table, the table is covered with a white sheet again. The chair is looks pretty well worn. So it's like missing. It's like a green velvet kind of thing, and it's like patchy, and everything's covered in dust.
I don't have anything for the dust, but there's not many books, but there's some stuff in here. It's not really much. Shout out to everyone else, and there's a bed. I'll go see if there's any others anywhere.
Is there an upstairs to this place?
No, it's just a single-story building. Yeah.
Right, well, one of you guys can sleep comfy tonight, I guess.
I imagine there should be Z.
Hawkeen spotted the thing which looks like a cellar.
The hatch. I would say so. You'd probably been pointed if you haven't spotted it. One of these two has probably pointed it out to you. So you can see the hatch. It's like set completely into the floor, and it's got a big iron ring, that's been carved out of the wood, so it sits flush with so you can't trip over it basically.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was added to it.
So you can see you see the hatch.
Anybody checked the hatch?
Oh, no, I've not been down there yet.
Not yet, no.
I'll tell you what, if I open the hatch, you can go down and have a look.
I think we open the hatch and you go down and have a look.
I think, no.
Sounds good to me.
That's 2 on 1.
I don't care.
Alright, well, come here then, buddy, and I'm gonna grapple Saber.
Arm wrestle!
Nope, he doesn't have arms, he's a weak little something.
Cool. Give me post athletics checks then, please.
You want me to do athletics as well?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Guidance.
Yeah, you did. You did initiate it, so.
Athletics. You're going down, baby. 20. 3.
Can you get that high?
Nope.
15. You.
I'm gonna one-arm him.
Blue rushes Saber and just picks him up under one arm, lifts the hatch, and throws him. Saber.
And I'm cheering.
You take
To the top of the stairs with the town.
We're in now, so go.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you bounce down 15 wooden steps and hit the floor hard, this stone floor.
Cool.
What do you see, mate? Is it dusty down there too?
Yeah.
Got your tongue?
Yeah, bit my tongue on the way down. It was great.
I imagine I'm like laying upside down, like legs over my head. Yeah. As I can I? Is the hatch still open?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
What do you see?
What do I see?
You look around and see there are. It's a very like thin. It's probably about the length of the tavern from upstairs, with then obviously up the steps, 15 steps, all made of wood. And in here is like cobblestone walls, so it's been purposely built. In here are 3 large 45-degree angled barrels, but these barrels are twice the size of the ones under the bar.
Okay.
There is also another desk at the other end of the room. It's got a few papers washed over the top of the desk, but that's about it in here. There is a torch bracket.
Well, I don't need that.
Need it.
I'm going to walk over to the desk and have a look at some of the papers and see if there are any difference in the dates or anything like that.
Cool. Give me an investigation check.
Got 3.
You pick up. You immediately go to pick up a stack, which seems to be written in some weird runes, and you don't know what it is.
Was the trumpet just for hearing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe so. And it was only within 30 feet.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Okay, well I'm going to throw the papers away because they're not interesting. Can I open the drawers, see if there's anything in the drawers?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
5.
5. You
You have to split that.
Okay. Take another bludgeoning damage.
You do.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
You pull the drawer. Like this. There's like a it's like a large drawer that it's got a two-handed pull on it, and then there's like 3 drawers down either side. You pull that central one, and you hear a click as a crossbow pops out and fires at your chest. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
And he's down.
Good job you
Okay.
rested.
Yeah, it's a good job we got that extra hit point. Cool.
Guys on a short rest.
Is the crossbow? Does it look like a good quality crossbow?
Retrieve the arrow.
It's very small.
It's very
It's
small.
sort of like this size.
I'm going to take the crossbow and see if Squawks wants it.
Cool.
So yeah, got that. I will pull the.
It's like sort of double the length of a toothpick. So that's
Okay,
the sort of size.
I'm just gonna pull that through. This somehow gone through. Cool. I'm gonna check for traps.
Now you do that. Solid timing.
On the other 3 drawers before I open them.
Give me an investigation check.
I'm really good at them.
With the damn smells, every good thing.
3. I don't see any traps.
I think I've got a place for your dice to go.
Do you want to? Yeah, you go. Put it in the dumpster chair.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what that's for.
Okay. How many drawers do you open?
All 6.
Right, you see lying under where the first crossbow was. 6 of the crossbows.
Squawks
Hawk Queen
7
comes in ready
crossbows.
to dig a grave.
Okay. The first drawer you pull doesn't move. So you go to the second one. You pull the second one. You hear another click as the drawer opens, and you see that there is a small bag of coin. As a large rock falls from the ceiling, you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. It just knocks you prone.
I'm down.
Cool. There is a loud bang from down in the cellar. As Blue, you can just see something fall from the ceiling. At the distance, you can't see Saber.
What was that?
I think something fell downstairs.
Do you think it hit Saber?
I don't know. Saber!
Oh my god, what has he done now?
Saber?
I think he's down.
Alright, let's go down then.
I hop down.
Yeah.
I'll have a death saving throw from you, please, Saber.
Hey, no! What are you doing? I'm going. Shut up.
Can't see nothing.
7.
Um,
That's a fail.
You see, as you go down, you see Saber lying under a large rock, probably this size. He's got a large cut on his head, which is bleeding into his clothes.
For God's sake, mate. Alright, come here. I'll pick him up and shove a berry in his mouth.
You move the rock, pick Saber up, put a berry in his mouth, and
Grab
move
his
his
jaw.
jaw, and eventually you do regain some hit points.
One hit point.
Well,
Yeah.
Is it one?
No, it'd be... Oh, is it
For
for
one,
good
yes.
one? Yeah. It's
One
not.
per go. How many are you giving me?
Fine, you can have a turn.
Have you got? How many have you spawned today though? I feel like you spawned.
It's per spell, and per spell I can do 10.
Oh, okay.
So you can just have 10.
Oh, thanks.
So you eat, get force fed one, you get, and then you're given 9 more. to
Cool.
eat.
Alright, what are you doing?
Yeah. While I'm eating them, can I just grab the bag of coin as well?
Yeah.
Cool. Another rock.
Yeah.
A rock the bird comes down and takes down the entire building.
There's 7 gold in loose change.
I honestly thought you were going to say you take 7 damage as something else, as you pull the bag with a bit of string under the bag.
Yes.
Yeah, there's 7 gold in loose. It's in a variety of change. But you
Okay.
get 7 gold.
Cool. And the other is Squawks, and have you come down yet? Cool. I'm going to hand you the mini crossbow and the bolt that was a few moments ago in my chest.
Oh, that's a good find, mate. That's a good fit.
I'll do that. And then I'm going to try the rest of the drawers.
I'm going to step
Okay.
back.
Squawkson, you have a crossbow. Now you aren't proficient in crossbows, but
Who needs proficiency?
it deals 1d6 damage. And yeah, you at the moment have 1 bolt for it, but I'm sure somebody in the party will help you make some. Or if you wanted to try and make some of your own, you could try. So it'd be a dex weapon. So the damage would be +2, I think, or plus whatever your dex is. But you don't get the attack. You don't get your bonus to the attack roll. It's +4. So 1d6 +4. But the attack roll would be 1. It'd be +4. +6. And you're going to try the other drawers.
I'm going to open every single drawer.
Do you not think you want another little rest first, mate?
No.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to stand
Knock
by
yourself out,
Yeah.
literally.
I'm going to stand by the stairs and just watch.
Yeah.
Fogging's gonna come and land on his shoulder and just like watch.
Another investigation check.
Yes.
I just
You got this.
like go around and bounce back.
10.
Going on
Okay.
like, I'm
Yeah.
not staying here.
It's a little bit better.
You go to put your hand out to touch the drawer as you touch like the brass handle. You feel a little like cut in your finger as you take 3 points of damage as you touch it and grab it and pull. You see that it's razor sharp.
Okay.
So you pull back a little bit and then have to use your fingers on the edge of the wood to pull the rest of the drawer out. Inside is a lovely quill set
Oh, cool.
and bottles of ink.
Cool. Add to inventory. Is that everything in all the drawers?
There are still 3 more drawers. 2 more drawers to go through. 1 wouldn't open for you.
Okay. Can I continue?
Yeah.
Do you want an investigation for each drawer?
If you'd like to.
Can I do both at the same time?
Yes.
Because. So that's a nat 1 and a 9.
I just want to say that I have been stood by the side thinking to guide you and then just been like, no,
Yeah, I know.
no,
That's fine.
Never mind.
That's alright.
he shot my friend.
I did.
And
I
me.
mean, Squawkson could help you if you wanted some help from Squawkson. He is.
Shoot him. Target practice.
Gave you a crossbow.
Sorry, I'm the devil in the shoulder kind. It's clearly the
Would you like to help Saber, or are you happy to let him go on his own?
Happy to let him go on his own. Don't
Yeah,
wanna
that's
tell
way
you.
more fun.
Never
So that's a nat 1 and a 9.
Okay. So the first one you open, you pull on the drawer. It's the only safe drawer. As you pull on it, nothing's in it. It's just empty.
As he opens it, Blue goes BANG!
As you then push that drawer closed, you pull the second one open. There is another click as a vial is chucked from the drawer in a small catapult, which hits you square in the chest. You take.
I've got no more healing spells.
Yeah.
He's gone.
6 points of acid damage as your armor begins to sizzle as you have to like wipe it off you very quickly and burn your hands.
Cool. Alright, I'm not down. I'm good. Good.
But that drawer is also empty, apart from this tiny catapult, which is welded to the bottom of the drawer.
Oh, you don't want to give Squawks a catapult?
Take it out.
He says welded.
Oh, I say welded. It's like it's built.
Take the whole drawer out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could try and get
Put wheels on the
get
drawer.
catapult away from it if you wanted to.
I mean, we could just put it in the back of the car and Squawks
You've
could be
got
doing
a little
artillery from the back or something.
Yeah.
You can take the drawer.
I'm not there.
I'll just watch
You are
it.
you there?
Oh, if I can see it, yeah.
I'm just busy trying not to die again.
Oh yeah, you got some. What is that? Acid? Ooh.
Yeah, that is. It's hot. It's hot. Do you want some?
Can I flick some at Blue?
Yeah, can just like a hand check.
Cool.
And
Ooh, please be good. Hang on, let me just add this damage.
Be less than a 12, please.
Sleight of hand. It is a 14.
Oh.
You what was you roll?
11.
14.
14, yeah.
Yeah, you flick acid at Blue. Blue takes 1 point of acid damage.
Good.
As it burns. It gives you a little bit of a scar on your chest.
Gonna waste it. Stone's endurance.
Yeah.
Nothing. Just look at him.
What's Kaya doing at this point?
What you doing? Yes.
Oh, sorry, you just I didn't. You just put something in your mouth.
Can't you just eat in the nuts here on the bar? Who's it just?
No, so I don't think so. I think she's a little bit too expensive for that. Well, because what's he doing now?
Z came in and she's.
Z came in and has just gone and taken one of the stools off the bar and sat down and leant against the bar, listening to all of the shenanigans going on down.
Yeah, like Ashen has done exactly the same thing. Like she's listened to it, she saw Blue go downstairs, and then she's gone and just sort of probably got herself 2 chairs so she can put her feet up in front of the fire and just sort of sat and just gone sort of sighing. Right.
Kaya, she all sort of sat there in the firelight. Your ring on your finger goes copper green again, and then explodes as the thing shatters away from your thumb. Oh yeah, you would take 2 points of piercing damage as shards of metal explode outwards, slicing into your hand and into your cloak.
No. In which case, then I would then grab the necklace and
You okay?
I don't know, that ring I bought just exploded. And just grab hold of the amulet and concentrate to see if I can get a sense of whoever it is who's trying to get up with me and be a little bit freaked out.
Can I have a wisdom saving throw for Kaya, please?
Okay.
No.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's good.
I'll take that. Wisdom.
I thought it was a 3 to start because that's
I
what
thought
I'm
that was
looking
a
at.
12.
22.
Oh, that's good. Okay. You focus on the amulet, cryptic, holding it tight, as you feel yourself washing backwards through time and space. You can see your body move. You see your body in front of the fire as you whip backwards, as you're pulled somewhere towards something or someone. and in your mind you can see this part of someone's face. You see a pale white skin, black lips, teeth pointed, razor sharp, and a bright red tongue, which as you sort of focus in on that, smiles. Found you. I'm coming for you. And then you rush back and you're sat in front of fire.
I've got shivers then.
I imagine the colour just sort of drains from Kaya's face, and she doesn't say anything. She just sits there, and then is just markedly quiet while she takes in that information. Probably takes her feet off the chair as well and just sort of sits up. My brain's not grown up a million times a minute.
Insight check with you, please. See. Yeah, you probably spot. You watch Kyra as she sits up. You're like, that's probably because she just had her thumb just readjusted. You're not that bothered. Yeah. Downstairs, you've finally gone through all the desks, pulled out all the innards of this desk. Paper all over the place, all over the floor. There's your blood mixed in with the floor now, and these 3 large barrels with the taps on.
You should probably check the barrels as well then.
Yeah, go on, you're on a roll, mate.
Somebody else has learned anything.
Do you want to do one of the barrels? Should we do 1 barrel each?
I think you've been having such good luck with it. I think you should have a go.
Alright then.
Hawkwind, can you give me a just straight D20 roll?
Four.
Okay, cool.
Alright, are they tapped? Are the barrels tapped or are they just barrels?
So the barrels have got a wooden, so they literally got a wooden tap turned off,
Right.
in the off position. Each of the barrels, yeah.
Alright. How do I want to do this? I'm going to open the first tap. I'm just going to open it. Have I got my glass? No, I dropped it when Blue threw me down the stairs.
It's probably still there, it's just spilled out the contents.
Cool. I will kind of grab my tankard, go and turn the tap on.
Yeah.
Cool.
You turn the tap on, water begins to flow out of the first thing. It's murky water.
Cool.
Smells a little bit too.
I'm not going to drink it. I want to test the no. I want to hit the second tap with my mace to knock it clean off.
Okay. You normally roll for it. It's an inanimate object. You can probably hit it.
Hopefully.
I
mean, no.
I'm guessing you turn the first tap off after you've realised what it is.
Yeah.
You leave it running.
I don't. I think Saber might just spin round and just smash the next one off. Yeah. Cool. Leave it running.
You smash the next one off, and a very potent smell comes from it as you smash it off, as what looks like a mixture of ale and tar comes out of the barrel. Can I have everyone that's in the basement give me a con saving throw?
Can I misty step onto the ladder so that I'm by the top? Yeah, cool. Do I need to do a con save still?
No, I think you probably get away from the smell quite quickly.
Sweet, and I'm going to shut the hatch.
So I think everyone in the, so it's Squawks and Hawkwind and Blue that are downstairs at this point.
Yep. So Constitution. 16.
15?
2. Natural 1 for a 2.
Natural one.
Sorry, a 3. Natural 1.
My goodness.
17 from Squawkson. You.
No, it's alright. It's too late now.
This smell it's off ale. It's humming. It's so gross as Saber smashes the tap off of it, and it begins to doesn't even pour nicely. It just sort of like half of it's the top, like the scum of the top. So the bottom comes out first, and then the scum hits the floor. And as it hits the floor, it splashes over everything, and begins to mix in with the dust. Blue, you are retching as you overcome by the smell.
If it's humming, can we tell what it's saying?
Very good, very good. Yeah, it is really, really bad smell. Stinking.
Can I try and get out of the basement? Or
Yeah, you can fly up to the top. Saber has now closed the hatch though.
Yeah, can I try and...
I'm stood on the hatch.
Bang on.
Or it's not much.
I get this is Squawks.
Squawks and you rush up the stairs after Hawkwind. You can try and push the hatch open. However, I would like to remind you of your features of Hawkwind.
Oh, okay. I'd like to use Phoenix Strength, please.
Cool. Saber.
Yes.
Have that saving throw, please.
Yes. You may.
Keep that one up. Wait, use this.
No.
Redeem him.
Oh,
Dirty 20.
Okay. You watch as Hawkwind flies up to the hatch and just puts the back of his neck to the back of the hatch and flicks. Saber, you catapulted off the hatch and land like face down on the other side of the bar. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you smash into the floor.
Cool.
Squawks, you just
I'm
get out
down.
of there.
Yeah, I'm out here.
I'm down again.
No regrets.
No,
So
you're not.
You watch,
Yeah.
you watch like Saber do like a triple backflip before smashing his face on the floor.
That's why instead of standing on the thing, you should have took the shot.
I thought it was. I don't know, you know. Sure.
Alright, well, I'm downstairs still, retching. So
Yeah, you're now. You see that things are beginning to float in here.
Oh, it's getting ankle deep. Oh god, this is going to be nice to sleep in tonight. Is there anything in the room I can use to try and block it?
It's a sizable hole, probably at best, as the tap's been ripped off and then taken a piece of the wood with it.
Oh, this is a temporary solution. Whilst I think I'm going to put my booty in it.
Okay, you ram backwards into the.
Just block it with my cheeks.
Yeah. And stand there. And it seems to make a pretty decent pressure seal as it's begin. But you are still smelling and puffing these.
I'm not
fumes.
liking it at
Yeah.
all. Guidance, just in case.
Like, there's nothing in the room I can do to stop this. He's dead. Soon, maybe, hopefully. I don't know. I'm just still here for the moment, just confused, contemplating life.
He looks over to Kaya and says, Kaya, are you going to sort that out, or do you want me to?
He's got a health potion on his hip.
Oh no, what's happened now? And I guess I'll get up
It's the boys.
and I'll. Why do they do this? And I will cast Good Fairy and just
Do the-
Yeah.
do that
For the
back.
second time in like an hour.
10 minutes or in the morning.
Yeah.
One heal. Thank you for my good berry.
I'll give you another 4
Oh.
and I'll hold on to the rest. And be like, I think you need to go and have a lie down.
Yeah, because Blue's being really mean to me today.
Well, I don't care who started it. But this can't go on.
Oh, you can have inspiration for that.
Who started it? It's finishing now.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is that my Saber being sent to his room? Is that what's that?
Pretty much.
Well, I was slow cut. No, it's
It's
door
really
behind the
behind the
bars. Goes upstairs.
There's no upstairs.
Okay, I am.
Well, I
There
don't,
is
you don't
rooms
have to
behind
go.
the
You don't have
bar.
to go in. Just go put yourself somewhere out of the way and stop causing trouble or getting involved in trouble or whatever it might be. There's enough going on. We don't need this.
I'm gonna sit by the fire and trance.
And then I guess so. Joaquin Phoenix is out. Is Squawkson's now out too?
Yeah, Squawkson's out now.
Squirrels out.
And then I guess we're going. Oh. Blue, what's going on?
Saber broke a barrel and it smells really bad, and to stop it flooding, I'm using my booty.
Well, that doesn't feel like a very long-term solution.
It feels gross.
Right. Well...
Hold on, give me a minute.
Right, guidance on myself. Can I try and push the barrel up?
Yeah.
Right.
You can try and lift. There's enough room. Yeah, give me an athletics check. You're looking at DC 18.
Oh, it's a big old barrel. It should have run out.
Ooh, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Awesome. Blue, you move backwards. You're now covered in this horrible, stinking liquid. As you turn around, lift the barrel up, like sort of flip it over so that instead of being 45-degree angle with all the liquid coming out that way, it's now 45-degree and it's the water can't come, or the liquid can't come out. Yeah, as you stop, there's probably, I would say, half a foot of this stinking liquid in the bottom of the cellar now.
Oh, it's not got good drainage in here. Still got it in my mouth. Alright, well, this will do for now. I guess I've stopped it. We'll just come and shut the door, and hopefully that'll stop it a bit.
Oh, yeah. I'll head upstairs, shut the door, and then try and put if there's like any like clothing or fabric-y stuff or anything I can just place over it to try and stop the cracks of the.
Yeah, there's tablecloths on all the tables.
Yeah,
so you just take a tablecloth and then
shove that
shove it around. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, don't go down there. Bloody yeah, I need to wash.
Kaya's just gonna just look at both of them and shake her head, and then she's gonna go outside. Because she's had enough. She's got other shit on her mind.
Oh, I'm coming too. Is there a pond out there or something?
Take a dip and see.
Yeah. Okay. Just keep an eye because it's just got the warning for it. Yeah. So sorry, Kai. You get up and
Walk out.
Walk outside.
Got other stuff on my mind.
And I follow because I'm looking for a pond or a water source to wash in.
Take a dip and see.
Kaya's not
If it's
impressed.
needed.
Better not talk.
Well, that coastal line.
Blue, you go outside looking for a pond or something.
Yes.
There doesn't seem to be anything around, apart from the horse's trough.
Or can't we do? Is it full?
There wasn't much water in it, mate.
Oh, well, that's what it is. Alright, I'm just gonna roll in the grass. Try to get some smell off.
Yeah. Kaya, what are you doing while you're outside?
And I imagine I'm still quite freaked out. And then I'm gonna go and walk into the trees, and then I'm gonna sort of pace up and down a little bit, and then I'm gonna just lean on a tree, and then I'm gonna try and pray to Maliki and just like, oh God, okay, well, don't know if you noticed, it's not going well, and you said to find this amulet. I found the amulet. Now what? Because they're coming, and I'm just, and then yeah, just sort of ramble pray into a tree.
Have a religion check from you.
Okay. Religion
It's a 16.
is just a 16.
You ramble pray into this tree trunk, eyes closed, just rambling away. You don't hear any voices in the back of your mind or anything like that. You don't feel anything. But as you pull back from the tree, you realise that there are words in the bark that you didn't spot when you put your head on the tree, and it just says, "Stop running."
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That's very cool. Not sure. I need to stop running though. Okay.
Did
Do
you
it.
turn the other tap off, just out of curiosity? Or did you just leave that one running?
Oh, you said.
No.
Well,
Just asking.
I would have thought that I was trying to stop the basement from flooding, so.
Yeah, but you just sat in the other barrel.
And then I flipped it up.
Yeah. And then walked out and left the other barrel running.
Listen, I slapped it on the way. It's cool.
Okay.
Well, it's your fault. You opened it.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Z, as long as she can see everyone from her, from where she is, she would just sit there and just keep an eye on all of them.
Yeah.
And sat there shaking her
Are
head.
you sort of like moving around as these guys move with them? So, for instance, like Kaya and Blue just gone outside. Have you gone to the door? Like
So I wouldn't lean
away?
up against the door. I would just be. I know that Saber's feeling rough, so he's not moving anywhere. He's behind me. So I would just stand at the door, just keeping an eye.
Amazing. Is Squawks doing anything? Having coming out of the basement, do you think Squawks have done anything? No, just chilling out, chilling by the fire. It's nice and warm. You know, you're not used to being in there. Like in the wild, you have to kind of curl up in a nice ball inside of a tree trunk to keep warm. And this is a lovely thing that's fire and it's toasty warm. You can get right up close to it, lie on your back, and just spread out and just. Oh, it just warms you to the bone.
Or you could shoot Saber and interrupt his rest.
As you go over to the fire, you can see Saber who's sat there, cross-legged maybe, or
I think I'm kneeling. I'm sort of heart trance and just sort of trance and praying. Yeah, on my knees. Cool.
You see that this elf doing this weird thing that you've never seen people do before. It's weird.
Can I just go in front of him and go?
Yeah, I'm out.
That's my dream.
I'm like glass eye.
Okay.
Shoot him through crossbow.
Okay. Cool. Amazing. So you go and glassy inch for your hand, he doesn't move, wait in front of them. Yeah. Has anyone got anything they would like to do in the evening, or are you guys going to take a long rest?
I would be resting with the horses, have like a little bit of a chat with them, just make sure they're all fine and copacetic, and just if there's any food, I'll give them some food. I'll go forage as well, there's some food for everyone else. Or it's risky if I want to ask you to help, because you might bring back some animals. But they'd like that, probably. Yeah, if you want to help hunt or gather, feel free, mate. It's up to you.
I go out looking for squirrels to show, just dead squirrels to show to her.
No, I shouldn't have.
You can go specifically hunting for squirrels.
Yeah.
Can you give me a survival check, please?
9.
You don't really hunt squirrels. Squirrels are a very hard thing to do for a hawk, because what hawks do is they like to fly in the air, circle an area, or stay very still in the, like resting on the currents, and look for things in the ground. But you go for squirrels are growing in trees is a bit more difficult. You've never done this before, so you fly into a tree and you sit there and you perch, and you wait. You wait some more, and you see nothing. Climbing up the tree, you survey the tree, doing that whole thing birds do with cock their head, and you turn it and then look around and you can't see any squirrels at all.
Oh well, I'm just gonna look for other things. So.
Okay.
Cool.
You fly back up into the open air above the ground. Give me a survival check again.
17.
17. You spot a ferret come out of the tree line.
Can I go attack it with my talons?
Yeah. Give me an attack roll.
So.
No, attack roll.
I'm guessing the ferret has under 22 for armor class.
You fly down and just talons out, land on this ferret. There is a horrible squishing noise as you have this ferret in your talons.
That's an X.
Do I need to roll for damage?
Yeah, roll damage.
Huh? So that'll be another d6 because it dies.
So it's a d6 plus
3 plus another
3
d6
plus
to
another
die.
d6, yeah.
Rip ferret, that is 9 damage.
Yeah. The ferret is dead. Doesn't even stand a chance as you swoop down and grab it.
But I'd like to carry it back to the tavern.
Unless
To
we
the
are
strangled cockroaches.
You bring it back to the tavern and present it to Blue.
Hello.
Hey,
Look what I found.
oh, I hope you found it like that, but okay.
No, I didn't. You don't need to worry.
Okay, I guess I won't. Thanks for the advice, friend. Yeah, go show that Z. She'll know what to do with it. As I'm carrying like a bushel of like berries and carrots.
Give me a
and
survival check, see what you find.
Me? Yeah, I don't need to. I've got features and stuff.
You are a feature.
Yeah, I am. I'm like a water feature because I was in that basement. I can give you a survival check if you want.
If you got features, then don't need to.
I'm going to show the dead ferret to Squawks and say, hello, look what I found. It's a bigger version of you.
And I just run behind Diana.
Good idea.
And I just go,
I pick
help
up-
me.
I pick up Squawkson and tuck her onto my shoulder under my hair.
Right inside his ear, I'm gonna start eating the ferret.
That's your food, is it? No one else. So a whole eat a ferret whole, just like. Like
No, I'm gonna like eat part of it.
Okay, rip it. Okay, fair. Like KFC.
You do that. Anyone else doing anything concealing
I'm gonna probably look for something to hunt as well
after trancing?
after trancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I might die by being hunted myself.
Could I just use my last ingredients to make a health potion?
Yeah. Give me a D20 plus your proficiency. Twice. You are proficient in alchemy spice, aren't you?
Yeah, so 12.
12. Yeah, you begin to set up your ingredients down by the fire. A bit easier as you sit cross-legged. Light up your small cauldron. Begin pouring all the ingredients in, stirring up. Yeah, you make another health potion. You use the last of your ingredients.
Do I need to do a survival check to find survival? Nature.
Yeah. Is anyone doing anything else just before? But obviously your long rest is good. You're taking it now. As everyone has your long resting. So
Okay. Sorry, my
so
bad.
Blue, you found all the bits and bobs.
Out of character, I just want to say, are we somewhat stopping in 10 minutes? 3:30 was it?
Yeah.
So I just want to remind you that. Just
I'm going to ask anybody if they want anything ferret. Any of the ferret?
I'm still-
Diana, so.
I also would like to climb inside your set.
I don't think it'll work as well though, so I'll just.
I'm alright for some ferret, thanks, buddy.
I'll offer it to anyone else.
No, thank you.
Walking, you eat it.
I will take the first watch.
Still right inside his ear, I couldn't do that.
In which case then, if you take first watch, Saber, you go off hunting.
Yeah.
Can you survival check?
11.
I think we need to do some sort of ritual in the dice. Maybe put like holy water or something.
Nope.
But you go off.
Yeah, one from the cat.
There's a couple of like small birds that you take pot shots at. You manage to retrieve one of the arrows, but you lose another arrow in the darkness as it flies off. But you don't come back successful from your hunt. Kaya, you take first watch. What's your perception? Give me a perception roll. Sorry, perception check.
21.
21. Cool.
Nice.
Very on edge, you take a watch. What are you doing? You sort of going on the roof? You walking around? You standing in the doorway? How are you keeping? Are you going inside and looking out the windows? What's the
How is it easy to get on the roof? The roof is
single story? It's fast. You could
yeah,
probably-
excellent. I would love
I
to get
mean,
on
you
the
can
roof.
misty step anyway.
Oh, yes, I could
So you
do
could
that.
just jump up and stand
Yeah,
on the
I
chimney
would,
or something,
yes.
you know. Or stand next to, like, lean against
Yeah.
the chimney. It's still got warmth in the chimney as well, which is a
Mhm.
good thing. So you can sort of like lean your back against it, stay warm,
Yeah.
and survey most of the area. You don't see anyone coming up the road. Still no signs of life.
And I don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything coming out of the darkness. You hear you hear the odd sounds of like hooting of an owl, and the scurrying of things around, but nothing comes out of the darkness to hurt you or
stay there till my watch is up. And then
You probably see at this point, say that you pop back as well, so you can either take watch or.
Yeah, I'll take the second watch. I'm just waiting for my character sheet to reboot.
That's okay.
Unless you know what my perception is. My perception +2.
Find out. It's going to be slowed up.
Yeah.
That's good. Roll the dice.
I think it's 6. If it's a +2.
It's not loading yet, sorry.
I've just rolled a natural 4. So
How do you keep watch?
yes, it's just being slow. I think it's +2 on my perception.
+4.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
8.
How are you taking the watch?
I'm gonna just sit by the fire by the sounds of it. If I'm rolling that low, I'm not actually gonna be
Going outside, you're just sort of like patrolling inside.
walking around the windows that I have.
The one
window,
Yeah.
just standing at the window.
Okay, cool.
Walking back and forth past that.
Past the window.
Hear nothing, see nothing.
Cool.
Come out of the darkness. We need one more watch from somebody who you're waking up.
I'm gonna wake up Squawkson.
In Zanya's hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna part Zanya's hair, pick Squawkson up and say, "It's your watch, Squawkson." And do it, shake.
Hey! What are you doing?
It's your turn to take watch now. You've got to wake us up if anything happens or if anybody comes that we don't know.
And if you don't, I'm gonna scratch you.
It's your turn. You can scratch me if anyone comes. Yeah, that'd be fine. If you're looking out the window and then somebody who isn't one of us comes and you come over and scratch me, that's okay.
Okay.
You wake Squawkson up, who has now grown a bald patch in the middle of her head.
Yeah.
Your hair on your head.
You have
Hooray.
as
Squawkson, you're looking very well this morning.
Use Zion as well.
Yes.
Squawkson.
Maybe it's me.
How are you going to keep watch tonight? Are you going to walk around the tavern? Are you going to climb up the roof, onto the
I'm
roof?
gonna climb up on the roof.
Cool. You've got a 30-foot climb, so you easily scamper up the stonework. It's sort of like you do the whole like action climbing where you grab like rocks and then you leap and then grab another set of rocks and then you leap and then you grab and then you clamber into the thatch. You just have this little thatch roof. You can make a nice little nest up here. You parting all the thatch a little bit, make a little bit of a round sort of bird's nest shape and sort of sit in it, and then you can see around you. Give me a perception check.
Penthouse suite up there.
Mm-hmm.
12. You get very sleepy while you're up there. It's nice and cosy in the thatch. You've made yourself a little bed. As you sort of like droopy eyed, you keep waking yourself up and you're looking around. You don't see anybody coming down the road. No other humans or anything like that. You do hear sort of the sounds of like a normal night. So you hear like a fox, that horrible scream foxes do, and then you hear like an owl hoot. As soon as you hear the owl hoot, you scuttle into your bed and hide underneath the thatch and wait for it to pass, and then come back out again. You got this holding your crossbow in one hand. But you don't see anything until morning. Morning comes. It's a lovely sunny day again. A bit chilly, but still sunny. As you guys have taken a long rest. And that is where we're going to stop for now. And we'll pick this back up again after we've had a lovely roast.